Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's eSailing update. So this week we're going to be looking at the eSailing Nations Cup. So at the beginning of June, World Sailing announced the launch of the 2020 eSailing Nations Cup. This is an international knockout tournament which will see nations across the globe battle it out for the eSailing Nations Cup. The RYA can now confirm it has finalised the selection criteria. It is hot off the press. And over the coming months, we'll be looking to select a team of 10 highly skilled and talented sailors to go forward and compete for the GBR to try and win the Nations Cup. So the 10-strong team will be selected from the results of the GBR eSailing National Championship finals, which will take place on the 19th of September. And the team that will go forward will be selected based on the following criteria. So the top 4 from the national championship finals will be automatically selected, but the remaining members of the team will be selected in order of merit, ensuring that at least 2 accredited certified sort of e-sailors are selected. 4 members of the team must have competed at the RYA affiliated club or class e-sailing championships this year, and the team should include at least 1 male and 1 female sailor. So that's the basis behind the selection. So the key thing is, how do you qualify for the national finals? And in essence, you need to get as ranked as high as you can in those e-sailing national rankings, because the top 19 sailors will go forward to the national finals, where we'll select our 10 Nation Cup representatives, and that will be based largely on the rankings, but it will include amateur sailors, professional sailors, male and female sailors, so a real mix that will go forward into those finals. So the notice of race will be going up for the national finals in the next week or so. However, the aim of the game is to get your ranking up. So what I'm going to do is, if you give me a second here, I'll just share my screen and I'll just go through how the rankings work in the game itself. So here we've got the home screen, and what you want to know first is where you're ranked. So if you've not worked this out yet, in the top left corner we've got the World Sailing logo, and your world ranking will be underneath. So that 187th is my world ranking. So if I press on that, it'll take me into the sort of breakdown of the rankings, and automatically selected this time is the RYA's GBR rankings. I'm currently 11th in that, so your position will be shown at the bottom of the screen, obviously, unless you're in the top few, and then you'll be at the top of the screen, similar to Donny and Deja Vu. However, yeah, your result will be at the bottom of the screen there, and you can scroll up and down on this screen just to see all the different positions and where everyone else is standing. On the right hand side is your points that you've accumulated so far. So basically the rankings based on the person that's accumulated the most points. So as you can see, Maradona, Deja Vu and Speedy One are currently racing out at the front there, and are looking in a strong position to qualify for the finals in September. Further down the pack, it's looking fairly close and fairly tight. However, it is worth noting that our top female at the minute is ranked in 19th, and that is Iswiz. So she's looking strong to take that top female contender spot there. So yeah, close rankings with Maradona currently the top male competitor and top overall, and Iswiz currently the top female sailor in the game. So that's the overall rankings. You can select the World Championships tab, and it will bring up your world ranking as well. So you can see how you're doing in the world rankings as well as the local national ones. So how do you improve on that ranking? Well, you play the game. So each day and each couple of days there'll be different events appear on the home screen. The key thing is to do the blue events with the World Sailing logo in the top right as you're looking at the screen. So these are the events that will improve your ranking. Green events are great fun. They're not World Sailing events, so they won't affect your World Sailing ranking either internationally or nationally. So what you want to do is do as many of the eSailing World Championships events as you can. And as you'll see on this one, there's 20 hours, 57 minutes left, and you need to complete a minimum of 9 races. You will still accumulate some points if you only do a few races, but it's best to try and do the minimum races in the series to get the maximum amount of points to go forward into your ranking. So what I'm just going to do to finish up with this is I'm just going to log into this event here. So I've not participated in this one yet. It gives you a bit about the format, and it also gives you your rankings for this individual event. So as you can see here, I've automatically selected the overall rankings. So no Brits in the top 10 yet. If we go down to the GBR rankings, you can see where you're ranked in the GBR sailors. And the best series, what you get by the time you've done 9 races in this column, will be what you get added to your total in the overall rankings. So it's important to try and do as many world sailing events as you can until the 1st of September, when the event closes and we select the finalists. So between now and September, get on as many of these events as you can and try and improve your ranking. So that's it from me today. I think the key message from me is the selection policy is now up and online for the Nations Cup. The notice of race for the national finals will be going up very soon, so keep an eye out on the RYA's eSailing webpage for that. But in the meantime, get on the game, get playing, and do as many world sailing events as you can. Good luck in trying to improve your ranking, and I hope to see many of you on the race course. Thanks, guys.